The Hindu, my most favorite English teacher. Learning is a process to be continued but not completed. I have been learning many things from this newspaper, The Hindu. We can learn a lot about the sentence formation from this newspaper. And to be good at sentence formation, we should be good at sentence analysis also. In my earlier video, I told you about the sentence analysis followed by the analysis of a news item. In this video, we are going to learn how the newspaper can help us in improving our English language. It involves 5 steps. Step 1. Read the news item as loudly as possible, as clearly as possible to improve your oral fluency and pronunciation. Step 2. Try to understand the meaning and express the meaning orally to someone or record it so that you can listen to it later on to check your performance and improve your grasping power. Step 3. Underline all the new words unknown to you, know their meaning and usage. Step 4. Analyze the sentences deeply to find out the sentence structure. Step 5. The goal, which is more important. After analyzing the structures, you try to make your own examples for these structures. Now, what are the uses, benefits? Why should I do all these things? First, you can improve your sentence formation skills. Second, you can enhance the standard of your English language. 3. You can improve your vocabulary also. Now, let us analyze a news item. This news item appeared in the Hindu newspaper on June 5, 2020 on page number 5, The Hindu, Hyderabad edition. Now let us try to read this news item and understand the meaning. Disturbed by the horrific killing of a pregnant elephant in Kerala, a stock broker and animal lover from Hyderabad has offered a reward of rupees 2 lakh to anyone who can provide credible information about the killers. This is the full stop. So the sentence starts here and ends here. Now, disturbed by the horrific killing of a pregnant elephant in Kerala, meaning the person was quite disturbed because somebody killed a pregnant elephant in Kerala. The person who was disturbed is a stockbroker and he is an animal lover from Hyderabad. He is from Hyderabad, and this person has offered a prize amount, a reward of rupees 2 lakh to any person who can provide some credible, meaning believable information about the killers who killed the elephant. This is the meaning of this sentence. Now, disturbed by the killing of a pregnant elephant in Kerala, this is called non-finite clause. This is to the left side of the subject. A stockbroker and animal lover is called subject. From Hyderabad, prepositional phrase. Has offered, verb. A reward, noun. Of 2 lakh, of rupees 2 lakh, prepositional phrase 1. To anyone, prepositional phrase 2. Who can provide credible information about the killers? This is called conjunction clause. So this is the sentence structure of the first sentence. Now let us see the second sentence. B.T. Srinivasan, a resident of R.K. Puram in Malkajgiri, took to Twitter to announce the cash reward and has also sent letters to Chief Minister and Animal Husbandry Minister of Kerala. This is the second sentence. The meaning: the name of this person is B.T. Srinivasan, the person who announced the rupees 2 lakh reward. His name is B.T. Srinivasan and he is a resident of R.K. Puram, which is in Malkajgiri, and Malkajgiri is in Hyderabad. And this person wrote in his Twitter account, and there he announced the cash reward, and this person has also sent letters to the Chief Minister of Kerala and Animal Husbandry Minister of Kerala. This is the meaning. Now coming to the grammatical analysis, B.T. Srinivasan is subject. Resident of R.K.Puram in Malkajgiri, this is called prepositional phrase. It is working like an appositive here. Took is the verb. To Twitter, prepositional phrase. To announce the cash reward, to infinitive. And has also sent letters to Chief Minister and Animal Husbandry Minister of Kerala. This is called conjunction clause because it is beginning with the conjunction and. Here also it is beginning with who, so I called it a conjunction clause. Fine. Now third sentence. Speaking to the Hindu, the 55-year-old, comma, who is also General Secretary for United Federation of Resident Welfare Association, Greater Hyderabad, said that it was a heart-wrenching incident. So this is the third sentence. What is the meaning here? The person, Mr. B.T. Srinivasan, he is 55-year-old. Age should always be written like this, 55-year-old. Speaking to the Hindu, Mr. B.T. Srinivasan, he is 55-year-old. This person's, and he also happens to be General Secretary for United Federation of Resident Welfare Association, Greater Hyderabad. He said that it was a heart-wrenching incident. Here heart-wrenching is an adjective used for this incident, meaning it is a very disturbing and very painful, very sad incident. This is the meaning. Now what about the structure? Speaking to the Hindu, this is called non-finite clause. The 55-year-old subject, who is also General Secretary for United Federation of Resident Welfare Association, Greater Hyderabad, this is called conjunction clause. Said is the verb. That it was a heart-wrenching incident, this is again a conjunction clause. This is another conjunction clause. So this sentence ends here. Now fourth sentence. It is a horrible incident and I was more disturbed after seeing the photographs of the fetus. So this person says it's a very horrible incident and he was very disturbed, especially when he saw the photographs of the fetus. Here it is the subject, is verb, a horrible adjective, incident, noun. And I was more disturbed, this is conjunction clause. And to disturb, this is conjunction clause. After seeing the photographs of the fetus, this is called non-finite clause. Normally we say that a C should not be used in ing form. Of course it is true, but here it is a non-finite verb, so definitely we can use it as an ing form. So after seeing the photographs of the fetus, this is non-finite clause. Now next sentence. I announced the reward to bring pressure on the government. So this person says after he saw those disturbing photographs, he decided to announce the reward to bring the pressure on the government. Here I subject, announced verb, the reward noun, to bring pressure on the government, this is called to infinitive. Now the last sentence, he said, this is the small sentence, he subject, said verb. So what we have done now is we have understood the meaning of this news item and we have taken the structures. So what should you do? You have to make your own sentences to those structures.
In this news item, we have found subject, verb, noun, adjective, prepositional phrases, non-finite clauses and conjunction clauses. And we will be learning more about all these things in our coming videos. And there are total 6 sentences and their structures are as follows. Sentence 1, which begins with disturbed and ends with killers. The structure is like this: non-finite clause plus subject plus prepositional phrase 1 plus verb plus noun plus prepositional phrase 2 plus prepositional phrase 3 plus conjunction clause. Second sentence, which begins with B.T. Srinivasan, ends with Kerala. The structure is like this: subject plus prepositional phrase 1 plus prepositional phrase 2 plus verb plus prepositional phrase 3 plus to infinitive plus conjunction clause. Sentence 3. It begins with speaking, ends with incident. The structure is like this: non-finite clause plus subject plus conjunction clause 1 plus verb plus conjunction clause 2. Now fourth sentence: subject plus verb plus adjective plus noun plus conjunction clause 1 plus non-finite clause. Fifth sentence: it begins with I, ends with government. Structure is like this: subject plus verb plus noun plus to infinitive. Sixth and the last sentence: he said. Subject he, said verb. Now you try to make your own sentences for these 6 structures. It sounds difficult, it looks difficult in the beginning, but difficult things make us strong, easy things make us lazy. Personally, I strongly believe in this. Keep on trying, definitely you will be able to make examples for them. Thank you and keep practicing. Have a great time.